Alright, stream's working this time. Stream didn't crash. I want to reiterate that. This game has one specific problem, and that is it crashes a lot. But I figured out everything on how it crashes in this game, and if I'm going to be honest, I kind of walked right into that. Shouldn't have started streaming before entering the game. It's not what you should do. The game is unstable when it comes to that. Also the whole thing with the garage, we know about that already as well. But yeah, we're back for the final Need for Speed 2015 live stream. Ross, what's up? Welcome back. Kind of pissed now because we did get about 4 viewers in when we started the live stream that crashed, which sucks. But you know, we're back now, finally. Ryan, what's up? I need to take a look at this phone for a minute, make sure the stream's online and shit, make sure we're working alright. Someone is working perfectly. I know it's a weekday, so I know I did say that, you know, I'm gonna stop, but you know, I obviously haven't. So we're gonna get out of the garage as quick as possible. We're gonna get right into it, do some random races, and yeah, let's go. Second stream of the day, YouTube won't give notifications out as much. Oh, okay, is that it? Is that why notifications die so quickly? Also, if you guys haven't checked out the latest episode of WWE 2K18 My Career Mode Alternate, I don't know what you guys are doing. You better check that out after the stream, you know. You know, we're here playing this week. So the week 7 Battlestar will be on Wailing Woods. That's week 7. That's 2 weeks yet, Ryan. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, well, at least we have a reason for notifications not sending out. Because I did get kind of scared that YouTube had blackballed me. That's what I was thinking. Luckily they haven't. I even double checked by going on the YouTube site itself. I even double checked that. So I haven't been blackballed. I haven't been basically leafied. I haven't. That hasn't happened to me. But you know. But yeah, we're back here playing Need for Speed 2015 for the final time, because there is nothing left to do in this game. But this has been honestly amazing. I did not expect this series to do as well as it did. Like, if you have a look at the Need for Speed playlist, this has done so fucking well. Every single episode has over 40 views. Episode 3, the story finale episode that we did, that one has like over 100. Every single episode of Need for Speed has done insanely well. This series has been a success regardless of how this stream goes on. It's been a success. And this is the last one we're doing, and then we're going to move on to another racing game in a few weeks, or maybe a couple of months, I don't know. But the next racing game we're going to be playing will be The Crew. I have that game, I've had it for years. I'm going to reinstall it, I'm going to delete the save data so we can start all the way from the beginning. And you know, so what we're going to do in this episode, we're going to be making a few cars, we're going to be messing around a bit, and then at the end we're going to redo the final races of the story. So the mental block challenge with drift, and then the 2 sprint races at the end of the story, like it was in episode 3. We're going to be doing that in this one. We'll maybe include Eddie's challenge in there as well. I might even set myself a challenge and try and beat it with Eddie's Skyline. I don't know. Other crews never played that much. Well, yeah, I'm gonna play it. Ross, if you don't want to turn up because of spoilers, then I don't mind. But I mean, not much a racing game fan. I know you're probably watching. I don't know. But yeah, this series has been so successful, and like I love that. Oh god, you gotta be careful. And I fucking love that, because I was born into this franchise, Need for Speed. The very first I have said it a lot, and I am sorry, but the very first game I ever played was Need for Speed Carbon, and that game was made in 2006, and I played it in 2006 when I was just 4 years old. That's when I played my first video game. And then to play Need for Speed 2015, and for it like to I did so, like, you know, my dream is YouTube, basically. My dream is YouTube, and to be able to play like my born into franchise, Need for Speed, and be able to put it on the channel, especially with the game as good as it is, because, you know, I'm not going to want to play Need for Speed Rivals, because that's not Need for Speed at its best. This game took it back to the Underground era, back to my childhood, and, you know, it was real nice to play this game again, and it was lit. That's also the reason I don't want to play Payback, Need for Speed Payback, because I just don't want to play it, you know? Can I do donuts with the BM? Some summer. Come on, Bin Bimmer. We gotta do this. Donuts, please. There we go. We got it. There we go. So yeah, last episode, of course, we did try Prestige mode. What's up, Bad Nehemiah? We did try Prestige mode, which is, you know, fucking ridiculous. That game mode was so difficult. You can go check out the last episode on that. That was insanely difficult, and I was actually planning to beat it, but the drift races did prove to be way difficult, beyond like whatever I could have imagined. It was that hard, and I just gave up eventually. But yeah, racing game after this will be The Crew. After The Crew, probably Burnout Paradise, which I'm going to buy around Christmas. I've always wanted to get Burnout Paradise because I'm a big Burnout fan as well. I'm a bigger Need for Speed fan though. Burnout's all about crashing cars, like absolutely destroying them, basically, and it's really cool. What's up, Phoenix? So yeah, Burnout Paradise, and then after that, I'm going to try and get the Burnout Paradise series going up until like quarter of the way through 2019. And that's when we'll be on the road to the next Need for Speed game, which I'm going to buy. And I don't care if I don't have enough money to get both Need for Speed and WWE 2K. I will choose Need for Speed over WWE 2K any friggin' day. But it really depends when Need for Speed comes out, and it's usually in November when Need for Speed games come out. So, I mean, I'll probably get WWE 2K20 by Christmas next year. But yeah, that's Christmas next year. Okay, we don't... 2K19 I will definitely be getting. A completely new character though. It will not be Jordy Bolton in V2. I will not be putting as much work into 2K19 as I have done in 2K18 and 17, simply because of exams. And I don't want to overwork myself, because then that'll cause me to get depressed. And... you know, what I'm like right now, what you see on my Instagram, I could be twice as worse. I've been worse. So, you know, I don't want to overwork myself and go to that place, if you know what I mean. I get depressed too easily. Probably because you don't sleep, Ross. That's not a joke. Like, I say it like jokingly, but lack of sleep is a big cause of depression. And I know that seems hypocritical coming from me, because look at me, look at this silly fucking YouTuber. He's up playing Need for Speed at 2:40 AM and will probably be up until 8 o'clock and then fall asleep at 8 o'clock and wake up at 4 o'clock, get straight up, do my career alternate and watch YouTube till the rest of the day, and then probably stay up all night after that, because that's what I did on Friday night, and that's what I did on Saturday night. And I kind of blame Ryan for that, because he told me to stay up with him, and I was like, alright then. But I mean, it was kind of cool. We got to play Happy Dungeons, Nebula Realms, Fortnite as well. Got all the challenges done. Well, I actually finished my challenges before then, but you know, it was kind of nice, and I think we'll start doing that every weekend from now on. It does hurt me though, a lot, because of lack of sleep, and this will not happen again for the rest of the week. The only reason I'm doing this now is because, one, Wi-Fi is really bad on a weekday, so may as well do that in the night, and two, I've done all my Need for Speed streams at the dead of night, and that's what we will probably do with The Crew as well. So I'm thinking of doing racing games once I go back to school, thinking of doing racing games every Friday night, So the crew's going to be a slower walkthrough than this. An episode of the crew will be there once a week. There's a free car park around there. I may as well pick it up. It's a free car park, isn't it? We're going to be building cars this episode, so don't worry about that. Go around here, pick up this. There we go. The catted race exhaust. Visit the garage to equip it. Could we put that on this? I don't know. See, this car's really fucking quick as it is, to be fair. Yes. It's a fucking quick car. We built this car up from the beginning. We haven't changed the look of it at all, because, like, why the shit would we? This is the most wanted car. The Need for Speed most wanted car. Why would I replace the car that is synonymous with Need for Speed? I wouldn't change this for the world. But, you know, we built this up. So I do, I stay up, you and Ross and Gold-Minded. Oh my god, I need to park up a minute. Oh god, wait, I'm trying to change the camera view, there we go. You and Ross and Gold-Minded always know what to set up to do before stream coming out. Yep, that's true. That's what I do, stay up all night, go to sleep at 7 AM, 8 AM, go to sleep for a few hours, sometimes stay up till like 12 PM, then go to sleep like 6, then wakes up 6 hours, really messed up sleeping. Same. Y2K wait almost till next gen to bring back Showcase. Schedule case mode. I feel so glad that they've not made new graphics for WWE 2K19, because as you can see by 2K18 they need to improve more on the gameplay. Graphics is not enough. Graphics don't make a game. I played games with shit graphics and they were great. Granny, for example, that horror game, those graphics are shit. You can go check that out. Those graphics are not that good, but the game is amazing. It's like one of the best horror games I've played. It really is. It's one of the best horror games I've played, and you guys can go check that out if you want. You know. See, he's come after us again because we started spinning up. You know, fuck off now. I already paid you like $50. You wrong out, bitch. But yeah, as I was saying, basically, Granny's got shit graphics, but it's still it's just there. It was just coming around. What am I talking about now? It's still a really good game, despite not as good graphics as other games, you know? Like, WWE 2K needs some real improvement. I'm not gonna lie, it really does need some improvement, because if it don't improve, I'm gonna start having problems. And the community of WWE 2K have already started having problems, you know. It's kind of sad, because all we want is a good wrestling game. Five Pro Wrestling is good, but we want a game that looks, well, people like me want a game that looks as close to real life as possible. Yes, that's good, but think about the cost of putting good graphics in. Like, it just ends up destroying the game, really. And 2K18 is a big example of that. 2K17 had perfect graphics. I said a lot of the time in 2K17 that the graphics were second to none in WWE 2K. They did not have to evolve from that, and they did it for no reason. WWE 2K17 had great graphics. They didn't have to change it at all. But they did. And 2K18 paid for it, because that game was shite. It was horrible. And I've still got to play it, and I will have finished the game by the end of the holidays. Probably by the end of this week if I work at it. I'm joking. I did say I was going to record the last 3 episodes, but the next 2 episodes of the Micro Remote of Zach are going to be pretty long. As long as I can make them for live stream. And then we'll do a few recorded episodes, and then bada bing bada boom. After that, the amount of 2K18 videos is going to change drastically. I'm going around in circles there. It's going to change drastically. I'm barely going to upload WWE 2K18 content till then. That doesn't say that I'm going to stop WWE content on a whole, because I'm going to bring back WWE 2K15, and those of you who are watching this live stream are the only people who know that now. I'm going to bring back 2K15, I've got to finish up my career mode on there, and that's all going to be recorded, so, you know, because I know it's not really going to pull as many views even if I live stream it, so no real point in doing live streams on that. Then the only thing I want to live stream after 2K18 would be Fortnite, because I'm going to take a bit of a break, because the 6 weeks holidays have been a failure for me. Like I wanted to like relax, but I haven't been able to relax. I've stayed as stressed as ever. I may as well still be at school because nothing would have changed, because you know, it just feels like a Sunday night. It feels like a Sunday to me all the time. Like I know, because I hate Sundays, simply because yes, it's a day off, but it's going to be school the next day, and that's what it feels like to me every day in the 6 week holidays. It feels like a Sunday. It feels like I only got a limited amount of time before I go back to school, and there's honestly like no point. I may as well just be at school at this point, because what's the point? I feel like this is wasted, and all because of WWE 2K18. Do you have any school friends? Not many. I keep my trust circle very, very small. Like very, very small, because of a specific day in May. You can actually find, and this happened on a Friday, but you can find the Saturday stream I did the day after, because I call it the worst day of my life for a reason. I lost a lot of people that day for one silly mistake. It was a small mistake, so it's not exactly my fault, but I'm still riddled with guilt. And the day after that, I did a Fortnite stream. You might be able to find it. No, you will be able to find it if you look through the Fortnite playlist. You will be able to find it. I have not been happy since before then. Like, I've always been unhappy to a degree, and it's been horrible. Life is the same thing every day for me right now. No joke. And it just really fucking sucks. But, you know, sacrifices have got to be made sometimes. And one of those sacrifices is for me to refuse to have as many friends as I could have, you know? I don't trust many people at all. I've been out once I've been out twice in this entire 6 weeks holidays. Like, I went out more times on a weekend on school days than I did, like, here. And you guys remember when I used to go out all the fucking time. I don't do that anymore, simply because of that specific day. And it's filled me up with a mix of emotions ever since then. Like, but around the time it was just sadness. I used to cry a lot. Now it's just anger, honestly. And that anger I take out a lot on people. And I'm not the aggressive type, but my anger I keep close inside, and I basically just don't talk to anyone. Not like 2 to 3 times in 6 weeks, otherwise I'm just always in my room. Same, bro, same. I'm always, this room right here, my life is in this room. No joke. I feel like I'm going in circles right now. I need to find the garage and do some of this. But yeah, this room is my life at this point. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oof. I need to go downstairs and get a drink in a second. You know, this is going to be a pretty long stream. I'd say about 2 hours. I'm going to try to go to sleep by around 4 o'clock. I did go out on Monday because it was the twins' birthday, you know, Luke and Reese. It was their birthday, so I was like, yeah, come on, I'll come out then. And then this YouTuber called Dorko had an interview with the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, and he uploaded it to YouTube, 1 hour and a half. So I stayed up watching that, and I was up until like 7 o'clock after I watched that. And I woke up, went to the cousin's birthday party at the trampoline park, absolutely fucking shattered. That's why I didn't do any videos yesterday, because I had no chance. I was absolutely fucking shattered. I was actually really close to not doing a video today either. But you know, you got this one, and of course I have to bring my career alternate every day this week. I'm trying to like finish up with that by the end of this week, so the finale should be at like the weekend or some shit, and then we're gonna get right back into Zach's career mode, and then after that, bada bing bada boom, we are done with WWE 2K18. Well, we're gonna be done with what I have to do in WWE 2K18. We don't have to do anything more, and I can do videos that I want to, like when I want to play WWE 2K18, because I've kind of forced myself to play 2K18, and it's been rough. A decision that I regret, definitely, because the game is not worth it. WWE 2K18 is not worth it. It is a horrible game. The worst WWE game in recent memory, without a doubt. It should be in a more negative light. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why it's in a positive light. Because so many people place 2K18 on a positive light, but and they say WWE 2K17 was like, oh, that was the low point in the series. No, 2K18 was the low point in the series. 2K17 was kind of playable. Not at this point. So I tried to go back into it the other day. The game just kept crashing every time I tried to do a created superstar thing, so I just gave up on the game entirely. But you know, playing WWE 2K18 is stressful. I'm trying to make content now because the majority of my subs like WWE content. Same, and that's what we're stuck with. And that's why I'm so glad that this series, Need for Speed 2015, is so successful. I'm stoked because this right here, this game, is a lifesaver for the channel, because I don't want to be like Ryan. And all due respect to Ryan, he's stuck in a cycle now. Even his Fortnite videos do not get as much views as RWE does, and he's stuck in a cycle now. Absolutely stuck. And that's a position I do not want to be in. He has to do universe mode at this point, otherwise everyone gets mardy. Like, the amount of times I've heard Ryan complain about the people asking him to bring RWE, he's kind of put himself in that position. That's why I don't get into universe mode. Also the fact that I do not enjoy universe mode. I fucking hate universe mode, like, with a fucking passion. I hate universe mode. It's boring. It's absolutely boring. Fortnite's another thing though. But like, that's 50-50. Like, sometimes you pull views on that, sometimes you don't, you know. And I for a minute I was thinking that I was stuck on like doing WWE content, but it turns out I ain't now, which is an absolute relief. Like, no doubt. It is a relief, because I can now do different content, you know. I tried to get him to hang out with my Discord friends. He's too hard-headed. How, what? Try to get who? Yeah. I was going to do a kept by me with whatever content I made. Yep. And we're lucky to have those kind of people, to be fair. Alright, let's do some building, yeah? Right, so I'm going to put Eddie's Skyline, I'm just going to sell that for now. Like, we can get it back, it's a pink slip car. And we are going to get it back to attempt the Eddie's Challenge finale with Eddie's car itself. We got about 77,000, let's try and rebuild it. Let's try and build a car. What car we got in the warehouse? Nothing worth anything. We've got this circuit car, well, sprint car basically. We've got this drift car, the Supra, and we've got another drift car, the RX-7. I want to try a few drift events with the RX-7 I do today. We also got the most expensive car in the game, the Beck Customs. I wanna try and build another grip car though, so that's what we're gonna do right now. And I kind of do wish I could go back to the beginning when I first started this walkthrough. I'd make a few different decisions with me purchasing cars, but you know, that's what we get to do with the crew. And with the crew, I think that's going to be a very enjoyable series. Hopefully it is. We could get the Evo back, try to recreate what we made before. We could do that. Because with the Evo we actually beat the game, which is great. But, you know, I don't want to do that. So what's the most expensive car we can get if we go over here? Mercedes. I don't know why, but I'm not that much of a big fan of the Mercedes cars. I'm really not. I don't know why. Don't ask why either. But, you know. We got a Ford Mustang GT, BMW M4. I think we already got a Bimmer like right below us. We could get the Focus, the BMW M2, Ford Mustang Boss. That's TJ's favourite car in the game. We've kind of already got a Skyline in Eddie's car. Lotus Exige, the original Carrera, Honda NSX, BMW M3 Evolution, BMW M3 E92. I kind of want to get that, you know. I made some good friends just hanging out with people like Kingslayer Network. Yeah, I mean, yeah. YouTube has given me a lot. No, like I hate this platform, but you know, it's given me a lot. This platform has, and I would probably be nowhere without it. Like, this game kept me alive during lowest points. This platform kept me alive during the low points of my life, and I recently went through like a really tough time, and instead of quitting YouTube like I did before and just letting the pain stay inside and, you know, just making it worse in extent, like, instead I just kept at it. I kept playing this, I kept doing YouTube. In the end it's kind of alright. I'm still hurting, but not half as much as I was then. So at this point I don't really care as much. I care next to little. I mean, we bought the E92 before, and I really don't want to buy this because I literally buy it in every single fucking game. But, you know, I don't really like the look of any of these other cars, to be honest with you. Okay, I could get the Carrera, but then we'd only have about 11,000 to spend. So I want to get something. I want to get something so we at least have like 40,000 to spend on customization. And I know if I buy the M3 E92, the first thing I'm going to do is build the Grip Kings car from Pro Street. And I don't want to do that. I want to build something custom this time, you know. But I mean, if I can't find anything I want to buy, then we're gonna have no choice but to like build it, you know. You know, we're gonna have no choice. I wish they put the different Subaru in the game. I could buy the original Skyline. Or the Honda S2000. There's a lot of Nissans in this game, I'll say that. There's the MX-5. Yeah, they got both kinds of MX-5s. They've got the old one and they've got this one. I never like muscle cars, but I think in the crew, I think I'm going to try something new and use muscle cars. And if I remember rightly, I think the Challenger is one of the beginning choices. There's also a 350Z choice, but I think that's the choice that everyone chooses, and I think I'm going to go with the Challenger, unless there's a Ford Mustang as the first choice. Is Ryan's WME Mayhem on W2K something him and Elijah wants to do, or doing it some people want him to? I asked him, it's something he wants to do. I could also buy the Nissan Fairlady. You know what, fuck it, let's go. It's an old ass car, let's build it. Because why the fuck not? Let's build this. Look at this. This was one of the cars you could choose Need for Speed to run. Look at this. The Nissan Fairlady. There you go. Wow. Well then, let's do some customization. Let's look at the body kits first. Oh my god, I'm done. There's a Hot Wheels body kit. That's kind of lit. That's kind of lit, that is. Is there any, I want to look at the vinyls first. What did people build for wraps? What's preset wraps? I think that's Lapis Lazuli wrap. And what's this one? This is just orange. So the wraps are not that good. So the Fair Lady is often used as a Hot Wheels car, then I've kind of figured out. Alright. Got a lot of fucking phlegm in my throat right now, so I think the best choice in a minute is to fucking get a drink. No front bumper parts. I think we just picked the worst car for customization over here. Ooh, these spoilers look pretty nice on the Fair Lady, not gonna lie. Right, so because there's no ride height's gotta go down. Alright, there's nothing for like, not even any splitters, so we're gonna be forced to get a body kit right here. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, that's a Hot Wheels fucking thing. I don't want that because it's got like little vinyls on it that I don't want. I think Liberty Walk looks nice. That's basically the Hot Wheels one, but like without all the branding, literally. So I think I'm gonna go with that. No, this is the main decision. Wow, well that was a bit of a waste of money now, wasn't it, Jordy? And what the fuck is this? Like, I wish we could view it before we buy it, you know? I think you could do that in Payback. Let's look at stock nose. Come on, we gotta be able to put a spoiler on this, surely. Yes, we can put a spoiler on that. Alright. So what can we do over here? Diffusers. We'll add a diffuser on, why not? We'll add this one. Exhaust. We've got about 53,000 to spend. Let's add this one. Like, I'm gonna make this a really weird ass car, you know, why not? I think we'll work on this in a sec. Front canards. Come on, let's add some. Ah, that's blocked by body kits. It's not like we'll be able to add anything either way, even with the body kits. Alright, if I go over here to front canards, what can we add on? It doesn't really affect it too much. No, you should look at the audio library. What do you mean? What do you mean? Right, let's go back to this one. Windows. You guys know I love that window tint. Oh, that's a stock one right now. I'm gonna go with the street style vented hood. I think I like a lot of street style shit. Rear fenders. Oh, we can. I'll take that in a second. There we go. Boom. Wait, headlights. That's what I want to. Wing mirrors. That's the stock one. Liberty Walk. Street style. Alright, so there's no change in that basically. Well, no point. I'm going to put the ride height pretty low. Track width, narrow. I'll keep that. I'll keep all that the same right now. Front canards, we can buy nothing. Yeah, nothing. Front fenders, we'll make this wide. Why not? Rear fenders, we'll make this wide as well. No side skirts available, so can't really do that much editing on this car, unfortunately. But you know, guys, I'm trying my best. But there is really nothing we can do. Diffuser, I did already buy that. And I did change this as well, didn't I? Yep. Boom. Let's change the license plate. Change frame. Wait, let's edit this. Welcome, we choose. Redview County. So that's Need for Speed Rivals. Canyon State, Carbon. Olympic City, that's Underground. Bayview Underground 2. Rockport Most Wanted. Tri-City Bay Undercover. Tri-City Bay. Oh yeah, that's another undercover one. That's Carbon. That's Most Wanted. And that California. That's the one we got right now. I don't know why it costs money to get that back, but why is it called California anyway? It is one of the most popular California state nicknames is the Golden State. Is Ventura Bay, the place where this is set in, is that in California? Is that a real place? And that's Fairhaven, Most Wanted 2012. So I might buy the Carbon one, so we'll do that. Change frame. Set on the one for Need for Speed, because why not? NFS 2015. Because why not? Nah, we're gonna place on the usual license plate that we used to do for Need for Speed Rivals. Let's add on a spoiler now. These spoilers look awesome on this car. We're gonna get this, you know. I don't really get the point in the sound system. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand. Alright. I don't think there's any point in changing the wheels, but we're gonna do it anyway because why not? Change rim. Working motion, I think. That's going to be the best one. Chrome. Apply to all rims. Boom. It's going to be worker motion. Boom. Edit primary paint. We'll go to recent. No, what the fuck are you doing, you pleb? Boom. Chrome. Apply to all rims. Right. Let's make the rim size pretty big. Why are these restricted brake discs? Are this brake discs? Oh, there is. It's a drum brake. I've got no idea what a drum brake is. Not gonna lie, but I'll leave that as it is, I don't mind. Let's change the size of these to like massive. Alright, that's nice. Completely turned this into like a street start car already. Let's see what do you know what, let's make our own. Why not? Edit paint. Let's have this black. Right, we don't usually make our own fucking vinyls, but I mean, it's the final stream. Why? It's the final Need for Speed stream, so why not? We'll go over here. I'm looking through these. See, a lot of these have been used before, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been used in past Need for Speed games. I'm gonna see if I recognize any more though. Nah. Oh yeah, there's the Black Panther logo right there. He's basically the most famous Need for Speed YouTuber right now, and he's really funny as well. Like, Black Panther is easily one of my favourite YouTubers, and that's his logo right there. They actually put it in the game because he contributed into making this game. Because he hated the shit out of Need for Speed Rivals. And he was one of the most vocal people in the Need for Speed community on YouTube. And, you know, they flew him out to think of ideas and shit. And, you know, eventually they made this, which is brilliant. It's a brilliant game. Super Promotion. Oh yeah, so these ones teams, these ones are from past Need for Speed games. You got Noise Bomb, Super Promotion, all from bloody is it Race Queen? Super Promotion. I'm surprised there's no Battle Machine logos though. I'm not gonna lie. That's the one team I do not see from Pro Street. And I was wondering, there's even Grip Enemy. I'm surprised there's no Battle Machine logos. And that's really surprising, not gonna lie. Here's the Carbon logos. We're gonna take this heart though. Trying to figure out how we make this bigger. Right. Oh, there we go. I was just not looking at the top of the screen like I should have been. If I put it like that, I think that would be very nice. Let's copy that to the other side. Let's put some on the window, because why not? What are we going to put over here? You know what? Let's remove the heart. Don't worry, I'm going to add it on the hood. So, don't worry. This is what we're doing right now. Don't ask why I'm doing this. But, you know, I want to do it. So, you guys ain't got a choice. We're going to put the Eastsiders logo on this. Because why not? Copy other side. What has happened there? Ugh. Okay, right, we'll go to this side and delete that decal real quick. Alright then, so we're going to go this way. And we're going to dump the Eastsiders logo on this one. Ah, it was definitely bigger. It was like halfway across. I think it was like that. How far did it go? Oh, it's around the same points anyway. I was kind of lucky. Alright, so let's confirm that. Boom. Putting in the hood, front. Alright, let's... Where's that heart? Oh, okay, I can't put that on the front for some reason. Why can't I put that on the hood? Oh, because we've got to do it here. Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, what's up, Crispy? Can't change the colour of that. Okay, we'll leave as is then on that. Boop. This car's looking pretty nice right now, not gonna lie. And we're also gonna put Super Promotion on that because Pro Street was lit. I loved Need for Speed Pro Street, honestly. It's not gonna work well on that. This isn't meant to be a drift car, but we'll add noise bomb. Up here, would that? No, that's not gonna work. Delete that, let's add another one. It's gotta be something that works, right? I'm working on prestige mode. Yeah, I tried to do that last episode. That was really difficult, really fucking difficult. Like, no way did I think it was gonna be as difficult as it was. You know what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Criterion didn't work on this game. Did they? I don't know. After what they did with Most Wanted 2012, I thought they got, like, they definitely helped with Rivals. But I don't think Criterion games are a thing now. After Most Wanted 2012, like, that was a horrible game. Well, for a Need for Speed game it was. Like, for a Burnout game it was incredible. Like, I loved it. But I loved the Burnout in it, you know? If you guys know what I mean. I loved the Burnout in it. I didn't love much else. It was pretty shit either way. You know what, we're just gonna... Yeah, so why is Criterion in this game then? Because they worked on Most Wanted they did Most Wanted 2012, and then Ghost came around for Rivals, which Criterion helped do Rivals. So why have they got an emblem in this game? They shouldn't, and I doubt anyone actually used their logo after what happened there. Got some nice camos over here. Ooh, I know what I'm going to use. Where's the team logos? Alright, here we go. Boom. And put that right at the bottom. So we got like little eyes right there. That's pretty neat, not going to lie. Pretty surprised we can't put the ride any lower, which kind of sucks, to be fair. But you know, I'm not gonna complain too much. Let's add something onto the front window and then we're done. Characters. What's on the characters? A lot of these logos are from Carbon, because I remember the ball logo. I remember that logo. Like that snake logo right there. The shark logo was on Carbon. That monkey logo was also on Carbon. Like, they got a lot of bloody nostalgia logos. That devil, I don't know what game he was in, but I remember that devil. I think it may have been Carbon. It may have been, but it was probably something else. But that devil was definitely in a Need for Speed game at some point. There's the Black Panther logo. I love Black Panther. It's a great racing games YouTuber. I think he's trying to. I don't know what he's doing now, but oh, there's the Toyo tires thing. I was looking for that some episode ago. Oh god, that does not work on the front window. I'm not going to lie, that does not work. You know what, fuck it. Right, I'm gonna have to go find controls right there. Alright, there we go, I'm sticking with that. Actually, no, that's not gonna work. I'll leave it at that. Save changes. New save. Boop. Alright. I think I might want to edit the paint now. I'll have like a little bit of a purplish edge to it. Alright. I mean, out of all the cars, it's pretty good. Pretty good looking. Definitely one of the best looking. 130 top speed? It's pretty bad. But I mean, whatever. May as well just get time refill nitrous. Let's get a new engine block as well. Bloody hell, it doesn't improve speed until there. And then it improves it by 10. Let's put it up to 150. That's nice. 150, camshaft, does that improve it? I'm not gonna spend too much money on this. Ignition. Try and get that up to 160. I'm going to try and get it to 175. That's the target. That's going to extremely help. And that's perfect. Boom. So anything else we might need? Tires. That's what we need. I'm going to get extreme drift tires because it will work as the all-round car. Because you guys know I love my all-round cars. So anything we need over here? Clutch. I might wanna. We'll just leave it. We'll leave it. We've got about 15,000. We're gonna leave it. Let's drive this around. Let's see how things go. And then you know, we'll drive it around for a bit, and then we'll get back, and we'll do the final races of this series, which we are going to redo the finale races. So first we'll be doing a mental block, that drift race. Then we will do the final races, which is one against the gang, and then one against the gang and all the icons. Look at how good looking this car is. I love it. And you got the Bushido eyes at the bottom. That's really nice. So that's really nice. And you got the Eastsiders logo on the side. And you got a little purplish tint. That's really nice. I'm proud of this car. And this was a random build as well. Our final build. It's not too fast. I think it could do with a little bit of clutch change. But I'm not. There's no real point in spending any money at the end. You want console or PC? Console. It's a nice all-round car, especially with the drift tyres that we added. Got some nice red wheels, but I think I might change the colour of the wheels to purple as well. Or maybe to black. Have fully black wheels. I don't know, we'll see. But as I've stated multiple times in this episode, our main the racing game we play after this is going to be The Crew. What? You didn't even let us pay a fine? Whoa, shit, he almost got us busted. I don't like the cops in this game, but I also don't like how quick they can bust you. You're not going to catch me there. See, now I kind of wish I could go back in time to when we first did the game. Like, I would have loved to have done, like, to have had this car at the beginning of the game. Anyways, people, I think it's now time to head back to the garage. and then get out our drift car. And I'm going to do the 2 different events with the 2 different cars. With one car, we're going to be using the Supra for the final Risky Devils event, so the drift train. And then after that, we'll get the RX-7 out for the Gymkhana event. And then after that, we'll get the Skyline out for the Eddie's Challenge event, which is going to be pretty difficult because I want to use Eddie's Skyline to try and beat his challenge in his final race. And then we're going to get the Bimmer out, the most wanted BMW, for the final 2 races of the stream. So without further ado, let's get the Super out real quick, and let's get right on to drift training, which is something that you guys all know I hate. I do not like drift trains. I hate drift trains. They are horrible and the bane of my existence. It's like the one thing I take out of this game. That and the constant crashing loading into the game, or when you teleport to the garage. It's annoying, really. Alright, so yeah, it really is. BMW is the MJ of the game. Okay, so we need to look through all these drift events. Drift like a panther. Now that is named after Black Panther, because as you can see it's got the double A's. Wide and tight. No body contact. Not turnable. Use it or lose it. Get sideways. Chasing Devils. Which one was the final one? There's King of Snake. Push upstairs. Was the final one over here? Nah, that's one of the last. It was probably up in the mountains somewhere. Not gonna lie. All for One? Nah. Mental Block, that's the one we're going to do in a minute. That, Kalur. Ready, Set, Drift. Take these 2. Clamping Down. Not enough money for that to be the final one. So I think Chasing Devils is going to be the one that we're going to do. So that's what we're going to do. Whew. So we're doing this with the Supra. It's going to be pretty difficult, not going to lie. It's going to be real sad leaving this game as well, and we probably will not play this for a while afterwards. I'm going to delete it and get the crew back. There we go. Drift train. We either can't do it with the Risky Devils. You know, they kind of all left town after we beat them all. Kind of. Well, unless you actually do the final race, then you actually face them again. Ooh, I don't know what that was. Must have hit one of those cars, but yeah. We're going to stay with the train, of course. I don't know how many points we're meant to get for this, but I guess we'll see. This is a good car, and we built this up from the fucking beginning. So I'm proud of the Supra, to be fair. The RX-7 is just a copy of the specs of this, but a better car, because we put more money into the RX-7. Well, we didn't. We put a lot of money into this, but I think the RX-7 has the better potential as a drift car than the Supra does. Oh, Jay, what the fuck? You just broke up my score. Oh god. Difficult. We're about 100,000, so that's nice. Level up! Hey! Fighter drifting in the game, but the AI drivers don't want to cooperate. Yeah, especially with drift trains. Yeah, the rubber banding in drift trains is horrible. Yeah, they either go too far ahead, or, you know, they are not going fast enough, and then they randomly go far ahead, and it's horrible. I hate trolls. Yeah, me too. Alright, boom, there we go. Level 57. That's the final drift train mission that we'll ever have to do ever again, hopefully, if they're not in the next Need for Speed game. Because I'm not getting payback. I've already stated that loads of times. Hey, what's up, man? Have patience, man. Bloody hell. I read all my comments. Alright. Let's go back, swap for the RX-7, and do the Gymkhana event, and then we'll go back and swap for the Skyline. Ah, let's go. In dead of night, 3:30. After this, I'm just gonna go straight to fucking bed. Alright, let's get the RX-7 out. I actually want the Fair Lady to be like the furthest away. There we go. This is the RX-7, boys. Of course, I made it a lot like Kenji's car out of Need for Speed Carbon, because I love Need for Speed Carbon. Remember when that guy threatened you because of the country you're from? What, when the guy was calling me a terrorist? For like no reason. Just randomly came into my stream calling me a terrorist. Here we go. Alright. Where's Mental Block? That's gonna be all the way up there, isn't it? There we go. Mental Block. Let's go. Whew. Yeah, that one. Yeah. It was funny at first, but it got really annoying because it carried on. Alright then. Actually, second place on the speed wall for Mental Block. Score more than 135,000. Fucking hell, that's all you have to say. Let's go, let's go. Woo! Doing this with Kenji's car. Oh god, second control. Let's go. 21,000 in the second drift, that's nice. Yeah, we'll beat this score easily. Easily! I loved the Gymkhana events in this game, not going to lie. I didn't like Robin's playthrough. I liked Manu's, which was this, the Gymkhana. Spike's was really good, I enjoyed that. Travis's was the best though, the storyline for that. Like, I kinda guessed it was Travis as the outlaw, but it still kinda surprised me, kinda. And the only reason I guessed it was Travis was because he didn't have that much of a big role in the rest of the game, and I was like, yo, this guy seems like a really good character, why isn't he in more roles? And in fact he was, but we hadn't played the Outlaw walkthrough at all. So we did that, and that was the best part of that episode, doing the Outlaw shit. was awesome. So we kind of nudged the wall then and we lost our score. That really doesn't make sense. There's 90 checkpoints, that's insane. We're almost at 100,000 already, which is also insane. Okay, we kind of failed then, I don't know what that was. Yeah, we got an extra odd, I don't know what that was, but, you know, we got something. And yes, as you can tell, I went more for power NOS with my drift cars. Always go with duration though for sprint cars. Never go full out with either though. Always go like middle, like 2 ticks to the left or 2 ticks to the right, depending on whether you like power or duration in your nitrous. This game is amazing though. I think they kind of dropped the ball with Payback storyline wise. The game itself was good though, Payback. But I just don't want to play it. But it looks good. See, as you can tell, I'm not perfect at drifting. Drifting is not usually the thing I like in my Need for Speed games. I like sprint, I like circuit, elimination races, sometimes drift, depending on what the reward is really. But I like Gymkhana. Gymkhana's great. Like, so once you got the drift score, and the drift score is never really usually that high anyways. Like, once you've gotten that, like, you kind of get to do whatever you want, like, go over ramps and shit. You're not on a set course, you know, like you are with drift events. And that's why the whole Whiskey Devils shit was annoying. Really, really annoying. Oh, for fuck's sake. What was that? I don't even know what that was. Fuck's sake, we're crashing into like little corners of the walls and it's kind of pissing me off. We're only at the 46 checkpoint. Like we're only just fucking halfway through the course. That's the mind-blowing thing. I think that's the time limit to it as well, I think. Ah, this is the awkward corner. Let me just turn around that. Boop. It's like the little fucking corners that piss me off. I know I'm more than halfway. I've done this track. I've done the entire game. We're just redoing the last races. Since this is my last Need for Speed 2015 video I'm doing. I've always wondered why you don't get extra points for the little jumps, because that's what Gymkhana fucking is. Like, why don't you get extra points for jumps? That was a bit of an awkward landing, was not expecting that. Oh god, handbrake's failing. There we go, that's what I want. That was a nice drift. This is a nice score as well. We definitely beat our previous top score with this. That was way too early. I don't know what I was thinking there. I sincerely apologise for my horrible driving. I'm usually not this bad, I assure you. There we go, that was the kind of drift I'd want. 241,000. Not bad. That's definitely my new personal best. I was second on the leaderboard, but now I just think I've put myself on like a massive first place on the friends list leaderboard. And it ends right next to the garage. That is perfect, because that's where we're headed next. Perfect. Alright, so there's the drift events done. Now, the big challenge. Now we get Eddie's Skyline and try to beat Eddie's challenge with Eddie's Skyline, which is going to be really difficult, not going to lie. But I think we'll do it. So let's go. Let's go ahead and put the fair lady in the warehouse. I'm going to go ahead and purchase Eddie's Nissan Skyline from New Speed Underground. And here we go. Whew. How much money have we got now? 31,000. I don't know why I care about how much money I've got, since we won't be playing the game for a few years after this. For a while, maybe for a year. Most likely. For like a random let's play or some shit, I don't know. We'll definitely come back to this game at some point. Like, without a doubt, definitely. I may even come back to this, like, to do a full-on different walkthrough, like, restart the entire game again. I don't know, I did put a lot of hard work into this, so probably not. But yeah, this is going to be the challenge, because the top speed of this is only 195. So, it's pretty difficult, but here we go. Oh yeah, we can't start it from there. That kind of sucks. Alright, so this is going to be pretty difficult to find. Ah, there we go, Wrath of Eddie. Boom. And this is a pretty long race, so 3 more races to go, and they are all pretty long races. So, you know, here we go. Whew. Right. So, the bad thing about this is top speed, but this car is second to none with acceleration. So, let's try and do it. Let's go. It's got the carbon music in the background. Oh, and it hasn't got Eddie in the race. And there's only 5 people in this race. That kind of... What the fuck? That kind of sucks. So now I definitely know I can beat this. I thought it was going to be a challenge. If it wasn't for that crash, we'd be ahead right now. Or at least somewhere close. See, we're almost at top speed already. Like, the Bimmer goes up to like 228, I think, if I remember rightly. This one only goes up to 195, it's nowhere near the top speed. Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult since the Skyline isn't as good. If we were in the Bimmer, we'd be ahead, definitely. Well, we're not. Because we're not in the Bimmer. We're in the original villain car, who for some reason was nice to us in this game. That's the one problem I have with the story of this game. I loved this game for its cutscenes and shit. The one big villain was no one. Like, I was expecting Eddie to be a guy who'd make fun of us, be cocky and shit, but no, he was nice to us. And it was a good start as well. Like, he was all cocky and shit, saying, oh yeah, they all suck, and you know, shit like that. That was nice, I liked that. But then he started being nice to us and saying, oh, we'll lose, you have my respect, alright? Like, why would the guy have your respect if he didn't make it to the final, you know? Like, if he lost before then, would you still respect him? No, you wouldn't. Seven viewers, welcome to the stream. Unknown absence, what's up? God, I was lucky I was able to look at your comment then, because I went right past the van, I crashed into it. I was lucky. Oh, look, I like how the mini-map looks back when you look back. It's not too far away from me, so I think one crash and they'll be ahead. And I did, if I remember rightly, when I attempted this the first time, I did crash quite a lot. Right, top speed of this is 195. Let's try and get close to that. We're getting a bit further ahead, but this is where they're going to start catching up, because this car top speed for Eddie's Skyline is 195, and we've just reached it. Fuck. Right on a big straight as well. See, that they should start catching up in a minute, because I doubt their top speed is limited like this. I don't know why Eddie's Skyline was so limited with the top speed. I don't understand. I mean, the acceleration of the car is second to none, no doubt. It's really good. So this is a good car, no doubt. Oh, I'm so glad lampposts are not solid like trees are. Like, I remember in Need for Speed games where we used to crash through the trees. Used to be able to anyway. Well, not in the old ones. In the old ones, the trees were solid as well. Some guys catching up real quick. Try to speed this up a bit. You tried the Porsche 911 Carrera. No, I'm not a Porsche guy. Fucking hell, Hendrix, slow down. Let's go. Oh god. Oh, that was a bad turn. That guy had a bad turn as well. Try and get in front of this guy. Oh, can I brake check him? Brake check. Oh, the guy saw it coming. This guy saw it coming, alright. Try and get in front of him again. Oh, he crashed. Ah, it works. There we go. 971 is pretty OP. Yeah, we were kind of forced to check that out. Not only was it Nakai-san's car. Nakai-san's a real guy as well, no doubt. No lie. And his car's a real thing as well. And we also got it as Magnus Walker's car, so yes, of course we've tried it. Like, I was looking up shit the other day, and the Nakai-san's a real guy. Like, the whole thing that Amy said, how Nakai-san once took a few hours just to place one random car part, that shit actually fucking happened, no joke. Like, I find that unbelievable. Fucking Nakai-san is a real guy. That's mind-blowing. I don't know about Magnus Walker though. I don't think I've looked him up yet. Might. I doubt he's a real guy. Ken Block, definitely. Dylan, can you fuck off? This close to the end of the race and now you want to catch up? You can piss off, bitch. Oh, no. Oh, I remember him. My first, out of the 3 attempts, this is the third one. I beat it on the second attempt. On the first attempt of this race, that guy who just went past us, we crashed into him right at the end, and it was annoying as hell. It was horrible. There we go. We win Eddie's race with Eddie's Skyline, which is great. And I would drive back to the garage, but you know, it's a long drive back. There we go. See, my mate is ahead of me in the time thing, but you know, if we got our Bimmer out, we'd batter it because it's way better than it was. Alright. We are now going into the final 2 races, and we're going to do that in the Bimmer. We beat the game with we beat Eddie's challenge with the Bimmer, but we actually beat the last 2 races of the story with our old Mitsubishi Evo, which we sold to get extra money for the Beck Customs, the most expensive car in the game, because I really wanted to try that out. So, you know, we sold the Evo to get that. I kind of regret it, kind of don't, because the Beck Customs is pretty friggin' dope, you know. But there we go, people. Let's go. The final 2 races of this Need for Speed playthrough. This is actually episode 9. Like, in 9 episodes, we have done the entire game. Like, we don't need to do prestige mode unless we were a completionist kind of guy, but I'm not. So I'm not a completionist kind of guy. I'm going to be everything that we need to, but I'm not going to be everything we can. Like, I'm going to be everything we need to. And this is a very enjoyable game. I'll definitely be back to it at some point. Alright. Victory Lap, that's the one. I'm preparing a visit to Raiders of the Broken Planet. I've got that game. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of that pretty soon. Or a let's play of that. Like, it'll only become a walkthrough if it's good. Like Happy Dungeons. That game is really difficult. Like, don't let all the goofiness and, like, childish shit fool you. That game is fucking difficult. I don't think anything big would happen. Definitely no cutscenes. Anyway, here we go. Victory Lap. Oh, what? They replaced all the guys with these generic dudes. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm actually so pissed at that. But yeah, as you can see, we're at like 150 with the Bimmer already. It's way, way, way superior to Eddie's car. Like, we'll batter this event. I swear to God, if the last event does not have Nakai-san and all that, fucking cunts! Taxis! Who uses them now? Well, in America. Like, in America, who the fuck uses them now? I'm in Britain, we use taxis all the time. Come on. Come on, let's go. So I still need to concentrate on this because it's still a pretty difficult race. This one took 2 attempts. Why is that there? Oh, and everyone else can like be absolutely perfect and go past it. Wow, I'm done with that. Oh my fucking God, that's stupid. We'll catch up with these guys easily. The car's way faster than theirs. I don't even think I upgraded this to the maximum. Why? Fucking taxis! Fuck off! For fuck's sake. That really pisses me off, that does. Oh, right. Brake to drift on this is so 50-50. You either get it or you don't. You save your NOS for the perfect moment. Sometimes, right, if that had been a crash cam, I probably would have raged. Like, brake to drift. Like, sometimes you have to brake twice just to be able to drift. Like, it's one extreme to another with these Need for Speed games lately. Well, right, Hendrix, you need to fuck off. Right, we'll catch up, don't worry about it. As long as we don't see anyone else to bloody crash into. No more taxis. Hashtag no more taxis. Hashtag no more taxis. Hashtag more Ubers. See, we're gonna catch up with these then. It's time refill nitrous. I kind of wish we had action nitrous for this event. This is all about drifting. There we go. Kind of a dirty pass. You tried. This car's too strong for that. Like, I like this. This is the perfect car. It's great. Not even fucking halfway through the race yet. It's a circuit race. So we're not even through the first lap yet. It's the only one where in a drift race the tryouts. It's not even a drift race. It's a circuit race. But yeah, I do remember that last episode in Prestige mode. The drift races are just OP. It's horrible, that was. That's why I turned Prestige mode off. Like sometimes I'm forced to use the handbrake with these cars. That's the one problem you can have with all-rounder cars. You literally have to force yourself to use the handbrake at times. You should be able to get a bit ahead now. So I do remember last time I did this race, I did struggle a bit at the beginning, but then I began to build a pretty big lead. Apart from Travis, Travis managed to keep up. I don't even know how, but he managed it. There we go. Lap 2, let's go. You wanna adjust your PS2 and play Underground? Yeah, like, dude, come on. If I could live stream or record any of the old Need for Speed games on my PS2, I'd do it in a heartbeat. If I could. Like, I would do a Need for Speed Carbon Let's Play so fast. Like, I kind of wish they'd do a reimagining of Carbon. They did it with Most Wanted in 2012. Wasn't that good of a game in Need for Speed terms, but it was good for a Burnout game, right? It was Burnout Paradise 2, that was. Like, a lot of people hate Most Wanted in 2012, but I loved it. I loved Most Wanted 2012. But I loved it as a Burnout game. In a Need for Speed perspective, trash. Absolute trash. Because it wasn't Need for Speed, it was Burnout. But yeah, I have a lot of memories in Most Wanted 2012, so I played the shit out of that. That was the only Need for Speed game I played up until I got a PS4, and then I didn't play Need for Speed for ages until Rivals a few months ago, and then we got this about not even a month ago. So you know, it's been good. But yeah, like I kind of wish they'd do the same thing with Carbon, just not shit. I mean, or maybe create Underground 3. I don't know. But what I would like from the next Need for Speed game is another undercover cop game, because Need for Speed Undercover storyline was pretty cool. And they did say cops and racers were always going to be in Need for Speed. And I think I would love to play as an undercover cop acting as a street racer, because I love doing that, being on both sides of the law, but like being undercover, and that would be sick. Like I would like just do Need for Speed Undercover 2, do that. I don't care what you do with that game, just do it, because I'd love it. Like, it would be amazing. But yeah, as I said, I told you I'd build a bit of a lead. So coming around here, you better not crash into me. Good. So after this, I'm going to delete this game and start downloading The Crew, which we will play in about a month's time. Actually, no, I'll keep this on my thing just in case I want to play it in my spare time up until a month's time, when I will delete it. And I'll re-download The Crew, I'll delete all the save data so we can completely restart the game. You know, it will be sick. Oh my god, like some guys just span out. I think you guys may have seen that on the automat. I don't know. Some guys just span out and like crashed into all the other people, and there's only one guy keeping up now. There we go, we're almost done. If you broke my video, you delete the game, that would be funny. Nah, I'm saving like the big deleting videos for deleting 2K17 like I did last year, and then 2K18 of course, that I'm going to do this year. I'm not going to do like an ironic video for this, because I respect this game, I love this game. I don't hate this game like I do WWE 2K18. Alright, boom. That's that done. Alright. Right, now I've got to find, I think it's in the Dream Team. I think it's that one. I think on the Dream Team. I'm pretty sure that's the final, final race. Hopefully that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. And we go versus Nakai-san and all that. Look at this. The whole gang. And we're going to face them one final time. And absolutely batter them as well. And I think the only guy that's going to keep up will either be Travis or Nakai-san. Because that's what happened last time. Oh, okay, Fish. You're not meant to be driving like that. You're a drift car. I'm going to smash this guy teaching his place. Because I don't like risky devils. That moment when you realise you missed the corner. We can catch it up. I'm not going to restart. I ain't going to restart. Nakai-san and Magnus Walker had a bit of a crash. We'll catch it. Don't worry. I think I can catch up. Yeah, we can. Here we go. They're catching up pretty nicely. Yes, they are. Let's go real quick. Come on. Try and catch up with the competition. 7th place right now. No, 9th place right now. Reached 200 mph, so already we're faster than Eddie's Skyline. Like, it doesn't take this car that long to catch up with many cars. Cook! Right, you know what? You're gonna get smashed. Oh, okay. I did not mean that to be you, Spike. You're actually one of my favourite characters. Alright, come on. I'm sorry, Travis. Nice Skyline. Oh my god, I thought we crashed into something then. Whoa, the handbrake didn't work. What was that? My handbrake didn't work. Oh no. Okay, this race is going to be harder than I thought. There's Nakai-san's car, so a real car. The ultimate racing build. Right, 4th place, let's go. We're building our way up to the top. Fuck knows how Fish is first, but, you know, I don't know how to explain it. That's a nice drift. Oh, that wasn't, no, come on, stay ahead. Just in case it buggered in piss. What's TWD, man? I don't know what TWD is. How is Fish this quick? He's a drift car! Let me catch up with this fool. Oh, The Walking Dead, alright. Oh my god, I brake checked him. Alright, there we go, we're finally first place. Oh no, I remember this corner all too well from Prestige mode. That drift event that we just non-stop trying. So that is race, this goes all the way around the map. So that's why we're doing this one last, because it goes all the way around the map. What did we crash into? What was that? I don't even fucking know. What the shit did we crash into just then? Fucking invisible walls appearing in front of us. Speed up a bit, let's go. Sorry for the quiet moments, I'm concentrating. I've done that before in Need for Speed games. Alright, speed this up. Oh, I thought the top speed was 228. It is 233 right now. That's the top speed for the demo. Game what? Walking Dead? Probably not. Oh, it can get to up to 234. Alright, that's the top speed then. At least we know that. Hold up, slow down. Yo, I think we just went far ahead of the competition. We have. Like, I don't even see anyone coming through that corner yet. Yo, okay, we are way, way ahead of the competition right now. And we're only, look, they're only just going around that round part that we just went round. So we're doing better than last time. Because I think we did around the same last time, but I think Nakai-san managed to keep up with us. I'm really fucking out. This car is sick. What did we... Okay. Still in first place though. Confident. No one's behind us. Like for a while yet, like fucking hell. Let's concentrate more on this. Don't you dare crash into any of those. Oh god. Yeah, probably. They're probably pretty far behind, to be fair. Oh, police coming after us, alright. Oh, 2 cops are after us, shit. We cool down pretty quick though, because the pursuits in this game are pretty damn shit. Not even gonna lie. They are pretty shit. It's Wednesday now, isn't it? Wednesday morning. And tomorrow, Thursday, we'll be back for some Fortnite. Because week 6. I hope the challenges ain't too difficult. Like, I really hope the challenges ain't too difficult. I think I'm going to take a bit of a break tomorrow, today. I'll record my career alternate as soon as I get up and get that uploaded. All the way at the beginning. All the way at the end of the day tomorrow. Like, I want to take a bit of a break. Here we go. Yeah, this is like a whole sprint race around the map. Oh shit. There we go. And boom, that's the final race that we're doing of this. It's almost a 10-minute long race, almost. Oh, almost level 58 as well. Alright. One final drive. Well, this is it, people. The end of the Need for Speed 2015 series that we've done. So we're going to drive back to the garage now, and then we'll start talking about, how I think this series is a success and shit like that. The random outros and shit. We'll do that. There we go. We beat the gang for a second time. Ain't no stopping us. Nope. Oh, this is it, people. I'm gonna miss this game. I'm gonna miss it. Like, I really am. Not gonna lie. I'm really gonna miss this game. It's been awesome. I've thoroughly enjoyed playing this game, but there's only so much we can do with this game. I don't want to drag on this series, Like, we've done a load of episodes, like 9 episodes, and we've done everything we can in the game now. And I don't want to beat a dead horse, so to speak, by just carrying on playing this game, since we've done everything we can. So yeah, guys, like, I honestly didn't think the series was going to be as successful as it was. Like, episode 3 has over 100 episodes, and so far every single episode has over 40 views. I don't think this will get quite there, but maybe it will, I don't know. But yeah, this is the first of many racing game series I'm going to do. Next up is The Crew, then it will be Burnout Paradise, then we're going to do Need for Speed Rivals on the lead up to the next Need for Speed game. Maybe Drive Club as well, even though the game is dead at this point, since Sony PlayStation actually made that, but they closed down the creator of Drive Club, Evolution Studios, for nobody knows why. Everyone was mad at them. Drive Club is a dead game, but it's a really good game, and I think we might do a few Let's Plays on that at some point. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it and you like the series, of course, hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. And yeah, as far as racing games go, I will see you next month for The Crew, and that'll be done every Friday. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and peace out, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.